Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, a very warm welcome indeed to Canterbury and to this degree and awards celebration ceremony of the University of Kent, which is held in this amazing setting of Canterbury Cathedral. The ceremony will start soon, and it begins with 3 processions: the graduates, the academic staff, and the Chancellor. We'll all stand for the last procession, and I'll give you a signal so that you know when to do that. Now, this is going to be an exciting, spectacular, and memorable occasion, and we all want you to have a truly wonderful experience during the ceremony and to see each and every graduate celebrate their achievement. To make sure this happens, I would like to ask you a really big favour, that you remember all those seated around you. So please don't block each other's view by standing up, moving around, or leaving your seat to take photographs or videos with phones, cameras, or iPads. Also, could you now make sure that your phones are switched to silent? Thank you, everyone. Have a truly fantastic time.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, and especially our graduates, I declare this degree celebration and awards ceremony open. Please be seated. Today we are celebrating the achievements of those who have completed academic courses. And I want to thank the Dean for allowing us to use this wonderful venue of Canterbury Cathedral as the setting for today's ceremony. As Chancellor, I want to welcome every one of you who is able to be part of our celebrations here today. This is a very special occasion. I say that every time we have a ceremony here because each one is, of course, very special. It's the culmination of so much hard work and dedication. You should be rightly proud of your achievements. But this one is extra special. 2 years ago, our lives were turned upside down when the pandemic struck. We had quickly to rethink so much of what we'd taken for granted: how we work, how we learn, teach, undertake research, interact with one another, and so much more. But you all showed extraordinary resilience and commitment to complete your studies in the most challenging of circumstances. And we're very proud of how you rose to those challenges and overcame them. So today is extra special for us. You have waited patiently for this moment, and for us, it's wonderful to see you back and to be able finally to offer you our warmest congratulations today. I also want to thank all the family members, friends, and other supporters who are here to join in this celebration, as well as those who are not. All of you will have provided support in so many ways for our graduates, for which you too deserve thanks and congratulations. I'd also like to offer thanks to those members of the university staff who've supported you throughout your studies and in your broader life at the university. Many of them are here on the platform or volunteering in the cathedral, but there are countless others who've contributed to your success today. It is our community, our family, the staff and students together that make the University of Kent such a successful institution. Graduates, I'm so proud to see you here today. You're proof, if proof were needed, that Kent students are truly extraordinary. We've seen that demonstrated through the pandemic, when everyone pulled together to look after each other, supporting each other through periods of isolation, keeping one another safe. Many of our students and staff worked hard to support the fight against COVID. Some contributed through the production of essential PPE or through their research. Others, including those students who remained living locally, were on the front line of support for the nation as healthcare workers, delivery drivers, supermarket staff, or as volunteers in the community, helping those who were shielding. We are so proud of their work because it says something very important about our institution, about who we are and the values that we hold dear. I hope those same values have stood you in good stead since you left Kent, and that they've helped you as you've begun to make your way in the world. We know that they have helped you become resilient and patient, but I hope too that they've helped you become confident, curious, creative, aware of your place in the world and your responsibilities towards others. I hope your studies and your experiences at Kent have helped you to ask questions and to reflect critically, to be accountable for your actions, and to behave with integrity and with respect for difference. We live in changing and challenging times, but on this day, my greatest hope and belief is that Kent has given you, our graduates, everything you need to embrace change, not just your certificate and qualifications, but more importantly, the knowledge, values, confidence, and determination to meet every challenge. Of course, it helps to have great teachers. We have some of the world's leading academics among our staff with a passion for passing on their knowledge and research skills to their students. Our researchers make a difference in the world, working across disciplines to tackle some of the world's great challenges, whether big or small. They will have made sure you were up to date with the latest ideas, the cutting-edge thinking that inspired and I hope challenged you too. This is what universities are for. We're here to make a difference, to transform lives, whether through an education and student experience that fires your imagination so that you can make your mark on the world, or through outstanding research that changes the way we look at things, or through working with local communities to bring about positive change. That work continues, I'm proud to say. The Research Excellence Framework, which is an assessment of UK universities' research output, and it was published just last week, indicated that we'd moved up 11 places in the key national table for research quality, again confirming our reputation for world-leading research across the arts and humanities, sciences and social sciences. Our Kent and Medway Medical School, the first medical school in the county, is now in its second year and doing extraordinary work to prepare a new generation of doctors to meet local needs. And just a few months ago, the world applauded the news that Professor Abdul Razak Gurna, formerly of our School of English, an alumnus of the university, and a great and inspiring voice for tolerance and inclusion, had won the Nobel Prize for Literature, our second Nobel Prize in the last 5 years. Now, we can't guarantee a Nobel Prize for studying at Kent, but it does seem to help. So, graduates, I hope you're as proud of the university as we are of you. It's our honour and our pleasure to mark your success and to wish you well on your future path, wherever it may take you. Finally, I hope you enjoy your rite of passage as you cross this stage. Please feel free to clap, to cheer, to be joyous. It is, after all, as I said, a celebration. Having waited so long for this moment, you deserve to enjoy this day to the full. This is your moment to shine. On behalf of all my colleagues, I wish you every success in the future. Thank you. I now call upon the Dean of Kent Business School to present candidates for their awards and degrees.
Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole University, I present this candidate from the Division of Human and Social Science.
Of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and celebrated today.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Michelle Shen Chin Wong. Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole University, I present these candidates from the Kent Business School found worthy to be admitted to degrees.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and celebrated today.
For the award of postgraduate diploma, Chania Donkel. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Michelle Aroncardi. Mark Daniel Harris. Karen Margaret Kazak. Ruth Emma Moenken. Natalie Cheryl Parkinson. Kiranji Kaul Shandu. Lucas Daniel Baude de Beneduta. Tayone Tawane Chawangta. Mireille Jane Frost. Gurav Nirja Katuria. Mark Andrew Macletan. Tosin Sadid Olaoje. Farluz Raham Sadahari Mohammed. Satomi Sujita. Asuka Jo Umana. Mehero Obara Kumprod Uwaida. Oluwujasemi Oluwatomi William Ojo. Sang Wong. For the degree of Master of Science, Eden Ese Abude. Genevieve Emma Awijeme Ogamoa Benko.
31 is here. And can you not say their middle name?
Jana Sai Bergan Alpati. Karin Alahan. David Karum Apau. Anna Lucy Atkins. Oluwale Alex Ajetingbo. Kafaya Boeku. Kaylee Jane Bover. Peter Andrew Brooks. Katerina Kardasova. Wasin Siachima. Luis Isla Elizabeth Clifford. Isabel May Cole. Gabrielle Simon Coriolan. Joshua Stephen Colmer. Helen Genevieve Charmorski. Zainard da Costa. Derek Osei Debra. Helder Francisco Diaz Rivero Ricardo. Imajanga Emaju Kumaran. Kathleen Mi Kuno Faharita. Rita Fakuri. Daniel James Fisher. Bisola Seinata Midejo Guima. Anais Berry Janine Green. Rash Kumar Gurung. Chloe Page Hamilton. Robert John Harman Holness. Chukwama Ona Olemilekan Owemedi. Alice Elizabeth Jenkinson. Chajarbodin Jira Chain Stephen Sori Kamara. Nick Kirungi. Phyllis Colas. Emma Louise Larkin. Pietro Latani. Darsani Trishi Lakshman. Christine Joan Graceman. Almira Manjera. By the Mojo Melody Maspara. Elizabeth Malpatrick. Our colleague Lara Catherine Mercer. Morgan William Tobert Morse. David Ken Mushat. Nupapa Nitiko. Innocent Omesi and Wapule. Joe Samuel Otan. Opijemi Jonah Jebi. Arijiki Mapola Ola Darmola. Oluwabusayo Omaja Jowo. Sophie Sarah Emily Palmer. Nicholas David Parford. Alaric James Lewis Parker. Jinak Enrikna Patel. Titira Panaterm. Tivara Pajapai. Anthony Robin Key Semplant. Gurdeep Singh Ponyan. Carolina Maria Prosik. Katerina Anna Punel. Prince Chang Hasur Rajasakyan. Krisa Roma. Amin Rochid. Kaira Sadi. Ridi Patrin Sarkar. Slavina Dimitrova Savova. Nathan John Scott. Olivia Louise Seabrook. Duita Alvar Runa Sitahu. Deborah Oluwatosin Shawaled. Amar Jatni Singh. Celeste Kathleen Smith. Aniji Elma Smith. Emma Juliette Stock. Aranjo Tasga Suaremi. Tendai Temple. Erica Lauren Thompson. Truni Tran. Ethan James Starton. Rona Uhantegi Patricia. Antonella Baljan. Tulevu. Anthony Milakvov Haraviev. Shun Shou. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Angus Jens Fernus, thesis Green Logistics, Advanced Methods for Transport Logistic Management System, including platinum and alternative fuel powered vehicles. Sajid Mehdi Hussain, thesis, a stock market and its determinants, 3 empirical studies. author. Thesis, Integrated Corporate Social Innovation, Unmasking a Value-Based Corporate Sustainability Framework for the Management of Corporate Sustainability Tensions among Financial Institutions in Sub-Saharan Africa. Nutakon Aungarawan, thesis, brand victimization, investigating the consequence of being bullied by fellow brand followers in online brand communities. Elmira Partovi, thesis, competition, efficiency, and the impact of monetary policy changes in the Turkish banking sector. Charles Tuxon, thesis, sustainability assessment of electricity production and consumption, via systems modeling of complex internal structures.
I now call upon the Vice President of Student Engagement at Kent Union, Carolina van Eldrik, to speak on behalf of staff and students at the University of Kent.
Honourable Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the University, family, friends, and most importantly, our 2021 graduates, thank you so much for having me here. It's an honour to be here on your special day and to share a room with so many brilliant, talented, and inspiring people. I would first and foremost like to offer you a resounding congratulations, for milestones of great magnitude are always worth celebrating, even if they are a year late. What this moment means for each of us cannot be overstated, and I'm so happy that we can be here together in person, surrounded by people that we love. However, not everyone has been able to make this journey with us, and we have lost friends and family along the way. I would like us to take a moment to remember them, applaud them, and think about how proud they would have been of you all today. This time last year, we had no idea what the future would hold. We were working on our dissertations, delivering our last presentations, and probably spending far too much time in the library revising for exams. We wrapped up a whole chapter of our lives, finished our degrees, and most of us actually did so from the comfort of our very own homes. Despite that somewhat anticlimactic finish to your degrees, you should all be so incredibly proud of what you were able to achieve during one of the most challenging periods of your life. Today, we're not only here to celebrate your graduation from Kent, but we're also here to celebrate all the outstanding accomplishments that you've gone on to achieve since receiving that certificate in the summer of 2021. I know that many of you haven't seen each other or the university in a year, and now that we're all here together, the cathedral filled with a myriad of memories, I would encourage you all to think about all the good times. I have no doubt that some of you may have been involved in a sports club or a society, were a student rep for your schools, or helped raise money with RAG. And many of you will have had a lasting impact on those groups and the students that are still in them. So for that, I would like to say thank you. And also, not that much has changed since you were last here. Our student groups continue to smash it at their Bucks matches. They put on fantastic performances and events and fundraisers for important global issues, and we've beat Christchurch again at varsity. It is these in-between moments that really shape our experience at Kent. Whereas COVID took away so much from us during our time here, it did also teach us many valuable lessons, provide us with new experiences and realizations, and helped each of us grow in various different ways. I would like to share with you one of the lessons that I learned. Before COVID, I did not like small talk. In fact, I avoided it at all cost, and I'll let you know why this is relevant in just a minute. Before COVID, I was living life at 2 times speed. I was always in a hurry to go somewhere and do something, so running into an acquaintance along the way and having to stop for a quick chat felt like the biggest inconvenience. I was so focused on myself, my plans, my goals, and achieving them at whatever cost that life felt like a constant competition. It was a race of who could get ahead the fastest, achieve the largest number of tasks or the most impressive things, and I thought that I needed to do that to be successful, to be happy. But that lifestyle wasn't sustainable, and like many of you, I felt exhausted and burnt out. And then lockdown hit us, and our lives suddenly paused. Almost immediately, survival instincts kicked in, and we saw society come together to work towards a collective goal. We stopped competing with each other, and we started caring for one another. We became selfless, and our purpose was to keep each other safe, sane, and alive. It felt like everyone was working on the same group presentation, and for once, we were all actually pulling our weight. We came together like a community, and with every challenge that the years threw at us, and there were many, we grew closer and closer together. Interactions, though they were less frequent, became more meaningful. We took every opportunity to check in with our friends and families. Going to the supermarket, or even just going for a walk outside, became the new highlight of our days. Because COVID shifted our priorities, and we learned to find joy in the things that we had been taking for granted. And this is why I no longer avoid small talk. I now appreciate those small moments, like running into a friend on the high street or stopping for a chat in the gym. And I encourage you all to slow down, to take your time and live life at your own pace. Continue to inspire and be inspired by others, because the people you meet have the ability to change your life in so many different ways. Despite the uncertainty and insanity, you will cherish these years at university and the people around you for the rest of your life, for what makes Canterbury so extraordinary is the people in it. Each and every single one of you has had a unique experience, and these experiences have helped you grow physically, mentally, individually, and as a community. You've overcome obstacles like no other group of graduates ever has before, which makes it extra special to be here today. The class of 2021 is intelligent, empathetic, brave, and resilient, and I hope you carry these strengths with you wherever you may go. So dream big, work hard, and don't forget to make time for joy in your life. Congratulations again to the unbreakable class of 2021.
I now call upon the Director of the Division for the Study of Law, Society and Social Justice.
Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole University, I present these candidates from the Division for the Study of Law, Society and Social Justice.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and celebrated today.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Kalina Maria Stefanova Andanova. Elliot Tokmak. For the degree of Master of Laws, Thelma Enuagbadzi. Lyle Sadek Al-Jamri. Jennifer Adesua Baker. Isabel Miriam Becker Ebert. Apisame Buteyoti. Mathieu Jean-Claude Gérard Christophe Boutry. Himal Shivantha Bulatsinhala. Tammy Jane Carroll. Supisara Janron Sisin. Precious Isiako Chinaka. Good stuff. Nantapon Chutrung Ruang. Kelsini Chulamfu. Pamela Marie Escuchin Consistenti. Sri Raksha Krishna Dixit. May Osagi Odua Edogor. Valentine Geraldine Lucy Graney. Teresa Alvarez Hunterman. Zainab Modupi Ibrahim Kazauri. Philippe Iloke. Nuha Jamal Jabshe. Rami Abdel Aziz Farid Khalil. Hannah Elizabeth Kerwan. Kate Maureen Kizalas. Tanya Pat Kongmalai. Tanawid Garintakun. Jessica Lynn Mackenzie. Tachipon Malithong. Kirsty Louise McGee. Aisin Meng. Alexandra Nadasan. Parmis Nuhi. Catherine Omotundi Odubela. Abusedi Aina Owuka. Temitope Ololade Oyerinde. Andrea Ioana Pantiru. Jessica Karina Patel. Emily Kate Pepler. Eleanor Clancy Philpott. Chrysid Fisitwanit. Pawina Purangu Luam. Kritipas Punkasam. Paruj Puangprom. Patinia Sison. Phoebe Kate Sargent. Vansavat Sirifatron. Pongsakon Suvanpan. Megan Swales. Chavisa Thongmak. Anna Louise Rebecca Wilkinson. Nataya Yamsuan. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. For his thesis, a study of constitutional legitimacy, influences of Protestant thinking on perceptions of the legitimacy of constitutional reform as enacted by the 1688 English Bill of Rights, my colleague Stephen Crawford. Well done, Steve. For his thesis, The Society of the Anti-Spectacle, the Visuality of Drone Warfare and the Legitimation of Lethal State Force, Edward Alec Fairhead. Well done. For her thesis, Recasting the Reliability Theatre, investigating the grounds for the admissibility of expert evidence in criminal trials, my colleague Eleanor Jeffrey Chaplin. Well done, Eleanor. For her thesis, Localizing International Law, the Implications of Sustainable Development in the Lives of Waste Pickers in South Africa, Alison Lindner. Well done, Alison. Well done, Alison. For his thesis, Networks, International Law and Violence, A History of Dialogical Interplay, Ahmed Raza Memon. Well done, Ahmed. For her thesis, Medical Involvement in Enhanced Interrogation Techniques in American Detention Centers During the War on Terror, How Can Doctors Be Effectively Held to Account, Evelina Ursula Ohab. Well done, Evelina. For the thesis, Registration and Imagination in the Everyday of Civic Space, Jessica Edith Gibbons-Smith. Well done, Jess. For his thesis, A Critical History of the Role of the Immigration Tribunal in Claims to Remain by Long Resident Non-Citizens, my colleague Richard Lee Warren. Well done, Richard.
I now call upon the Director of Education for the Division of Natural Sciences.
Most Honourable Chancellor, to you and to the whole University, I present these candidates from the Division of Natural Sciences.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I admit all those who are about to be presented and celebrated today.
For the degree of Master of Science from Kent Business School, Oluwafemi Olamide Niyi. For the degree of Master of Science, Oluwadamilola Joy Ardenusi. Lama Youssef A. Al-Jalan. Eleanor Chloe Albone. Fatima Mohammed Ii Al-Ishaq. Patrick Amadou Bello. Stephanie Belen Avalos Harrow. Neef Alice Mary Baker. Gladys Ekwevugbe Bassi. Charlotte Rose Bilsby. Ryan Andrew Borton. James Bowen. Jack William Butterfield. Nicole Louise Cleary. Joshua Oluwatimilehin Ohomoje Adeki. 1990. Ikarika Obedia Etete. Farley Michael Gould. Tanith Bethany Marian Hansen. Eleanor Gillian Harris. Lois Hussaini Hassan. Richard Waller Kofi Haibor. Elena Yunhim Ho. Samuel Merrin Jones. Kirika Miriti Kivuti. Sophie Louise MacLeod. Magdalena Zofia Mentel. Gona Sala Jan Naki. Chukwuma George Onwuka. Daria Parasita. Christina Sinodi Patinioti. Marie-Claire Louise Pennington. Selina Mayokon Salami. Alessia Josephine Shadwell. Aisha Shamsuddin. Oscar Thomas Simpson. Luke Kwang Tai Trin. Vanessa Laura Vegi. Yelis Was. Owen James Webb. Olivia May Whiting. Sadie Jane Wood. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for the thesis entitled Development and Characterization of Novel Therapeutic and Biotechnological Molecules, Nyasha Allen. For the thesis entitled Exploitation of the Twin Arginine Translocation Pathway and Promoter Control for Biopharmaceutical Production in E. coli Strains, Sarah Lena Bischoff. For the thesis entitled Morphokinetic Assessment, enabled by time-lapse imaging in vitro to enhance knowledge of pre-implantation human embryo development and improve clinical outcomes, Alison Jane Campbell. For the thesis entitled Investigating the Cytotoxicity of Ebola Virus Proteins, Diego Cantoni. For the thesis entitled The Role and Regulation of Nuclear Myosins in DNA Damage, Alexander William Cook. For the thesis entitled Live Cell Imaging-Based Study into the Role of Phosphorylation in Regulating the Activity and Function of Class 1 and Class 5 myosins, Irene Anima Gemfi. For the thesis entitled Investigating the Structure, Regulation and Novel Interactions of CANK Proteins, Regina Begum Khan. For the thesis entitled Biological Mechanisms Impacting Pre-Implantation Embryo Development, Blair McCallie. For the thesis entitled Analysis of Publicly Available Datasets to Produce Novel Findings with Clinical Relevance, Katie May McLaughlin. For the thesis entitled Non-Invasive Molecular Assessment to Determine Embryonic Viability and Reproductive Success, Jason Parks. For the thesis entitled Extrachromosomal Regulators of Phenotypic Heterogeneity in Saccharomyces Species, Laura Ann Petch. For the thesis entitled Novel Insights into Pre-Implantation Genetic Testing for Aneuploidy and Non-Invasive Prenatal Testing, Catherine Denise Sanders. For For the thesis entitled Investigating the Contribution of AMPK Regulation to Physiology and Lifespan in C. elegans, Daniel Michael Scanlon. For the thesis entitled Investigation of Genomic and Phenotypic Plasticity in the Linocellulose Bioconverting and Xylose Fermenting Yeast, Schaeffersomyces stipitis, Samuel Vega Estevez.
Will all graduates celebrating their awards today please stand? This has been an occasion of great celebration of your achievements, and I wish the very best to each and every one of you. But throughout this ceremony, as you will have noticed, you have been roundly applauded by those who are here to support you. So now it's your turn. Will you applaud them in return, please? Listen, this is a very big church. Nobody up in the front heard you. Can you do it properly, please? That's better, thank you. I knew you had it in you. Now, you'll always be welcome to return to Kent. We have one of the most extensive and lively alumni associations of any university in the United Kingdom, and I hope you'll join it and be active in it. Finally, may I thank every one of you for coming here today and wish you all a safe journey home. I declare this ceremony closed.
Thank you.